Good morning everyone, or good evening, or good night, or whatever time you're watching this video. Let's talk about high value women content. But before we get into that, I just want you guys to ignore my nails. I was supposed to get my nails done yesterday, but then my nail artist canceled on me. I won't be able to get my nails done for another 2-3 days, and I really want to film this video today. I have to get some work done, so please just ignore my nails. I can't get my nails done on my own right now because I ran out of products. If I had all the products, I would have got my nails done at home by myself. But I can't do that because I ran out of products. So yeah, just ignore my nails for now. And let's talk about high value women content gurus. Now there's so many high value women content, these gurus on the internet teaching what young women, what the hell they need to be doing, what not to be doing, and stuff like that. Now the reason I'm making this video in the first place is because I just want to knock some sense into some of y'all, because some of these gurus are teaching young women to be literally stupid, ignorant, and very selfish, and basically turning most of them into gold diggers. But these are just my opinions. This is just the way I see things. I might be wrong, so let me know in the comment section down below. I would love some constructive criticism, no problem at all. Now, the gurus that I'm talking about, y'all already know, not just one, but there are like 10, 15 gurus that I'm aware of, the self-care gurus, the high value women gurus who teach young women how to be high value and stuff like that. And I just want to talk about it because most of them are basically teaching young women to do stupid shit. And I'm gonna talk about it right now while I do my makeup to film other videos, because this is something I have been saying on TikTok a lot, and I have been seeing on YouTube a lot, and a lot of questions I have been getting on what am I supposed to do? Is that this right? So let's talk about it. Okay, and I feel like some people are gonna be pissed about what I'm gonna say, and that's totally fine because everyone has opinions. I respect your opinion, I respect your point of view. So this is just how I feel and how I think is right. So let's get into it. So number one problem I have with these high value content or high value women gurus is that they are teaching these young women to be so self-obsessed. Now this is not even about confidence at this point. It's about being so self-obsessed, being overconfident that they don't give a shit about anybody else. That personality is good. I'm not saying that's bad. But do you really think that if you consider yourself to be like a god, do you think a high value man will ever take you seriously? Listen, let me tell you this. High value men, they don't like ignorant, arrogant women. That's one. And when these gurus teach y'all to be ignorant and love yourself so much to the point you don't do this, you don't do that for him, you just have to be pretty. I'm sorry, honey, but your looks aren't gonna make it. High value men don't go for looks. They go for being smart, having an opinion, and stuff like that. And it's not just for them, but you cannot work your way through life with just your looks. You cannot work your way through life by being ignorant and thinking that you are number one. It's totally fine to think that and feel good about yourself, but it's so stupid. It is so freaking stupid when you think that you're always right, that you think that you're number one, and stuff like that. In my opinion, you need to understand that there's always going to be someone smarter than you, there's always going to be someone richer than you, there's always going to be someone who's better than you, but there's no one like you. Your personality is what makes you. So no, being so self-obsessed to the point that high value men are actually going to ignore the shit out of you. So keep that in mind. Number two is that they teach young women to fully financially depend on a man. Out of the 15 gurus out there, I've only heard 2-3 of them actually tell that you need to make your own money as well. Yes, a man should be able to provide. That's true. A man should be able to provide for the entire family, but that does not mean that you fully depend on him. That does not mean that you get to be stupid, you are lazy, you get to just stay at home and you get to do nothing while he works hard and he gets everything done for you. I'm sorry, honey, but the world does not work that way. What's gonna happen? Let's just say that you actually end up depending on a man, right? For years, he provides and shit like that. What happens when he decides to leave your ass? What happens then? You have nothing for yourself. You have no experience in your life. You have nothing. And these high value women, I recently saw this TikTok where this girl was like that she went on a date with this guy. It was their second date. And then she asked him when he will start covering her rent. And then he was like, not soon, not until things get serious. And then she got offended and she broke up with that guy. Now please help me like make it make sense. Like, why should a guy who just met you, you don't work, but you expect the guys that you date to pay your rent, to pay for your food, to pay for your pedicure, to pay for your manicure? Like, please make it make sense. Like, you need to be able to financially support yourself before expecting a man to do it for you. And why the hell would a guy who just met you, a guy who you're not in a serious relationship with, why on earth would he waste his money, provide for you when he sees no potential in you? Like, a high value man would never do that, because a high value man likes to see independent women, but he will still provide. He likes to know that his woman is capable of doing things for herself, but he chooses to do it for her. He chooses to provide. Like I said, a man should always be capable of providing, but these gurus are teaching young women to shut the fuck up, sit at home and fully depend on a man. Honey, women in the 80s didn't work so hard for feminism for nothing. Like, I'm not a feminist myself, but some of these things are getting out of hand. Like, y'all are teaching some bullshit. Number 3 that these influencers are teaching is being pretty is enough. Like, recently I saw this TikTok video where this guru was answering a question. Basically, this anonymous person asked her, my husband is terminally ill and she does not have a job, but her husband had asked her to help him, like, financially, like help him like run his business and like go to the office and get some things done. And this guru replied saying, you're a woman, you don't need to be working, you don't have to do shit. Ask your terminally ill husband to find another way to earn while sitting at home. Like, you are kidding right now. You are joking. This man is terminally ill. He cannot get out of bed. He is sick. And all he asked was for help. He didn't ask you to run the whole business. And I'm just sitting there like, what on earth is going on? What is happening? This is some next level bullshit. Listen, relationships are about 50-50, okay? Just like we deserve all of the good things a man can provide us with, men deserve good things a woman can provide us with. Men have always been providers from the beginning, but they provide in a different way. That means they hunt for food, they bring food home, they basically do so much for their families. And what do women do from the beginning of time? They cook, they clean, they take care of the houses, they take care of the kids, they do all those kind of things. But these gurus are basically teaching young women that it's okay not to know how to cook, it's okay not to know that you need to separate your white clothes with your colored clothes, it's okay to be dumb and stupid, it's okay to be not educated. But you know what? A man should be able to provide. That's it. Please don't listen to bullshit like that. If you expect a man to provide for you, if you expect a man to work hard, bring food to the table, bring money into the house, you need to be able to take care of your kids, keep your house clean, be able to cook a meal. Don't expect a high value man to take you seriously if you don't know basic shit. These high value women gurus are teaching y'all bullshit, and it makes me so sad because some of these girls are literally taking them seriously, and then they wonder why they are unable to get into a serious relationship with a high value man, because who the fuck is gonna take y'all seriously? Like, I'm sorry, but the world doesn't work that way, okay? And another thing that I see in these high value women gurus videos are that it's always about money. Like, at this point, there is no difference between being a gold digger and being a high value woman in some of their videos, because everything is about money, money, money. Recently, another example, I saw this guru said a high value woman should always have her options open. Now, I understand that if you guys are not in a serious relationship, but bruh, imagine a guy did that. Just imagine a guy was like, you know what, I'm gonna have my options open. It doesn't matter if she's pretty or if she's educated, but I'm gonna have my options open. He would be labeled as a player, okay? He would be labeled as a player. But when it comes to women, these high value women are teaching that it's okay to basically cheat. Indirectly, that's what they're saying, as I understood in most of their videos. It's okay to cheat. Now, what the fuck is that? Like, please explain to me, what the fuck is that? At this point, these gurus are basically teaching y'all to be gold diggers. It's always about money. They're not teaching you guys on like how you can pick the right one for you. Like, what about his emotional intelligence? What about, because a man can be able to provide. A man will provide. A man will bring money into the house. A man will buy you Louis Vuitton, but he'll end up cheating, but he will disrespect you, but his love language is not your love language. Like, I have not once heard, maybe once, maybe twice, most of these gurus are teaching y'all like, you know what, if he doesn't have money, dump him. If he can't provide this, dump him. But they never say things like, if he's not emotionally there for you, dump him. If he's treating you like shit, dump him. Like, what? Why is it always about money? Like, yes, money is important, because you know what they say, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini than on the street. But a man's emotional intelligence, a man's respect for women, a man's beliefs, a man's family life, everything matters. It's not always about money. And the last thing I hate about these high value women gurus is that they expect everyone to be like them. And that's another problem. You know, there are ladies out there, there are women out there who are fine with doing 50-50 with their partners. Okay, maybe their financial situation is kind of stuck. Maybe the financial situation is not that good, but they have been high school sweethearts. Their love is real, all right? But no, these high value women, gurus are gonna teach these young women, dump him. It doesn't matter if the love is real or not. It doesn't matter how long you guys have been together. It doesn't matter how much you love this person. It doesn't matter how good this guy is. If he doesn't have money, dump him. Not support him, not help him be better, dump him. Like, how does that make sense? Like, I just want to be able to make sense of things. Like, where are the brains? Like, I feel like when they start filming videos, they literally drop their brains somewhere out there, or they have just never been in love, because things don't work like that, honey. It just does not work. And they do not respect women who do 50-50, or a woman who can provide for the family. Like, I myself expect a man to pay. I expect a man to be the provider of the family while I take care of things at home. But I will never judge another woman who wants to do 50-50 with her man, because that's up to her. Because I could have a man who provides for me 24/7, who gives me money, who buys me Louis Vuitton, who literally lets me stay at home and relax, and my relationship could still end up like crap. Whereas my friend who's doing 50-50 with her man could be in a happy marriage. That's one thing I don't like about these gurus, because they expect everyone to be like them, and it's freaking annoying. Like, I would never judge someone if that's what they want to do. If that works for them, you do you, honey. I literally don't give a shit. Like, I'm happy for you, be happy, but like, I'm not gonna judge you for your choices. But some of these gurus are literally teaching young women to make fun of women who do 50-50 or things like that, which is not okay. One thing about being a high value woman is that you don't judge other people. Other people's things are not your freaking business. You mind your own goddamn business and worry about your own life. So yeah, it's not your place. If you want to live like that, it's up to you. You don't have to judge anybody else. You don't have to make fun of anybody else. But that's not what these gurus are teaching. These gurus literally can't mind their own business. You know, they're trying to turn everyone into people like them, which is not okay. Anyways, that is it for this video. These are basically the main points that I had in mind, but I do have a lot of other points. And if you guys want to know about them, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to like fill you guys in. I would love to like express my opinions. So let me know your thoughts on this video, and that is it for this video. Now I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.